From the Bob Mills Weather Center, meteorologist Andrew Adams.
It is a sunshiny day on our Lucky Star Skycam network, except for that one. We can ignore that. The windmills blowing in the breeze there. Blue sky, a little milky haze there. Blue sky, blue sky. There we go. Blue sky in Guthrie. We got that one back just in time. The flags are blowing just a little bit, but pretty nice. And you want to know why we've got all this blue sky? It's high pressure all across the region. It is smack dab on top of our region, and you see the clockwise spin in the atmosphere. You can think of that as some of those higher level winds. That clockwise spin is that high pressure that is suppressing cloud development. It's also suppressing our rain chances over the next few days, and it's going to get a little help from a tropical system all the way out in the eastern Pacific. There is the just southern tip of the Baja Peninsula. There is the center of Hurricane Hillary, now about perpendicular to that southern tip. And you notice that eye is weakening. That's good news. So not becoming stronger, but still a ton of moisture and still likely tropical storm strength as it nears Southern California. We've got tropical storm warnings for the Los Angeles area all the way down through San Diego, portions of the northern Baja, and then there's some red, that is hurricane warnings, because it will likely make landfall overnight to tomorrow morning as a hurricane. Even if it doesn't, skirts the coast upwards northern Baja Peninsula. There's your landfall zone. Weaker by that point, but still as it goes north, it is going to drop a lot of rain as it does so. Ton of moisture in it. None of that rain is for us, unfortunately. We kind of wish it was. We could always use more rain here in Oklahoma, but that is not it. But it does have a lot of energy. You can see the upper level winds, all those arrows moving there. As it approaches this area of low pressure off the coast, it is going to really enhance the jet stream. Do you see how it went from almost none of these white arrows to a ton of these white arrows? It enhances the jet stream there. Here's our area of high pressure, and as that continues to go around the top, it's going to enhance that area of high pressure. It's actually going to stretch our ridge, make it a little bit more dominant, and keep that heat around for quite a while. By the time we get to the end of the week, we'll try to kind of squash that down a little bit, try to cool things off by next weekend. But as we go through the weekend and into next week, it's going to be hot. From Minneapolis, St. Paul, all the way down to the Gulf Coast, we've got excessive heat warnings in effect. There's that little tiny gap in Iowa, but that's not much to really enjoy. Here in Oklahoma, we are hot this weekend. Heat indices 108 to 115, just plain hot. And while we miss out on the rain, Southern California, portions of Nevada and Arizona, 2 to 10 inches of rain. Underneath that strengthening high pressure system, again, it strengthens a little bit because of that tropical system, almost entirely rain free. Once we get to the end of the week, some very low end rain chances pop in, but not a lot. And I don't anticipate to add on too much more before we get to the end of the month, at least the way things are looking right now. We are the 12th driest August on record. Regency Cam with the blue sky on our Lucky Star Skycam network, 83, 92 now in Kingfisher. Just someone's on that with a little blast torch. That has been climbing so much over the last 2 hours. 89 in El Reno. We are seeing the 90s start to spread here across Oklahoma as we have a southwest wind, and eventually we will reach the 100s. Out in western Oklahoma and southwestern Oklahoma, high fire threat this afternoon, a little bit breezy, 15 to 25 miles per hour. There's our 105 for Oklahoma City, 105 in Stillwater, 106 in Alva, and pushing 110 down in Altus. We'll be close to a record here in Oklahoma City, overnight back into the 70s, and then tomorrow we'll be close to a record again, 104. That record would be 105, so close to it, but widespread 100s all weekend long, and feeling much hotter with those excessive heat warnings that are in effect. We're dry all the way through the work week. It's the end of the week. That's right, next weekend, this time next week, we'll be watching for those rain chances. A little cool down.
A little cool down.
A little cool down.
That makes me feel better. Andrew, thank you.